Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. So my name is Nurul Fitria Farhana, student number E1DO25100124. I am from class 2F of the English Education Study Program. Today, I would like to present a topic entitled Word Roots, Prefixes, Suffixes, and Medical Prefixes and Suffixes. Before we begin the discussion, let me explain the learning objectives of this presentation. After this presentation, we are expected to first understand root words, prefixes, and suffixes, and the second, identify word parts in English vocabulary, and the third, analyze the meaning of unfamiliar words, and the last is recognize common medical prefixes and suffixes. So, these objectives are important because understanding word formation can help us learn vocabulary more effectively. Instead of memorizing every word individually, we can understand the meaning of many words by analyzing their parts. Now, let's move to the first topic. So, what is a root word? A root word is the basic part of a word that carries its main meaning. In other words, the root word is the core or foundation of a word. Many English words are built from root words by adding prefixes or suffixes. As shown on the slide, the formula is root word and prefix or suffix, and then it will become new word. This means that when we add a prefix or a suffix to a root word, we create a new word with a different meaning. So, some examples of root words are first, bio, which means life, and then grab, which means right, and last is hoard, which means carry. By understanding these root words, we can understand many related words more easily. Now, let's look at some examples. The first word is biology. The pronunciation is biology. This word consists of two parts. First, bio, which means life, and then the second, logy, which means the study of. So, biology means the study of living things. The example sentence is, biology is my favorite science subject. This sentence means that biology is someone's favorite subject in science. When we know that bio means life, we can immediately understand why biology is related to living organisms. The second word is biography. The word consists of first, bio, which means life, and graphy, which means writing. Therefore, biography means a written account of someone's life. And then the example sentence is, I read a biography of Nelson Mandela. This means the speaker read a book about Nelson Mandela's life. Again, we can see that the root bio still means life. The third word is geography. The pronunciation is geography. This word consists of first, geo means earth and graphy means description or writing. Therefore, geography means the study or description of the Earth's surface. The example sentence is, geography teaches us about countries and climates. From these examples, we can see that understanding root words helps us understand many vocabulary items without memorizing every word separately. So, let's move to the next material. So what is a prefix? A prefix is a group of letters added before a root word. So, prefixes change the meaning of words. Some common prefixes are first, an, which means not, and re, which means again, im, which means not, this, which means opposite or not, pre, which means before. When we add these prefixes to a root word, the meaning changes. Let's look at some examples. The first example is unhappy. The pronunciation is unhappy. The prefix is an, which means not. Therefore, unhappy means not happy. The example sentence is she felt unhappy. This means she was sad or not feeling happy. The second example is rewrite. The pronunciation is rewrite. The prefix is re, which means again. Therefore, rewrite means write again. The example sentence is please rewrite your answer. This means the answer needs to be written again, usually because there is a mistake. The third example is preview. The pronunciation is preview. The prefix is pre, which means before. Therefore, preview means seeing something before it officially happens or appears. The example sentence is we watch a preview of the movie. This means they watch part of the movie before its official release. So, prefixes are useful because they help us understand how the meaning of a word changes. And then this is the next topic. So, do you know what is a suffix? A suffix is a group of letters added at the end of a word. Unlike prefixes, suffixes often change the word class. For example, teach is a verb, and then teacher is a noun. So, some common suffixes are first, meaning a person who, ness means a state or condition, full means full of, less means without, able means can be. Now, let's look at the examples. The first word is teacher. The pronunciation is teacher. The root word is teach. The suffix is meaning a person who. Therefore, teacher means a person who teaches. The example sentence is my teacher explains lessons clearly. The second word is happiness. The pronunciation is happiness. The root word is happy. The suffix is ness, meaning state or condition. Therefore, happiness means the state of being happy. So, the example sentence is family brings happiness into our lives. The third word is beautiful. The pronunciation is beautiful. The root word is beauty, and the suffix is full, meaning full of. Therefore, beautiful means full of beauty. The example sentence is the sunset was beautiful. From these examples, we can see that suffixes help us understand both meaning and grammatical function. And then let's move to the next topic. Do you know what is medical prefixes and suffixes? So, medical terminology can look difficult at first, But many medical words are actually built using prefixes, root, or suffixes. If we understand these parts, we can understand medical vocabulary more easily. First, let's discuss medical prefixes. So a medical prefix is a word part added at the beginning of a medical term to modify its meaning. So some common medical prefixes are hyper, means excessive or above normal, and then hypo means below normal. A or N means without or lack of. And then brady means slow. And the last is tachy means fast. So these prefixes help describe medical condition. Now let's look at the examples. The first word is hyperglycemia. The pronunciation is hyperglycemia. Hyper means excessive, and glyc refers to sugar, emia refers to a blood condition. Therefore, hyperglycemia means a high blood sugar level. The example sentence is, the patient has hyperglycemia. This means the patient's blood sugar level is higher than normal. The second word is bradycardia. The pronunciation is bradycardia. Brady means slow and cardia refers to the heart. Therefore, bradycardia means a slow heart rate. The example sentence is, the doctor observed signs of bradycardia during the examination. This means the patient's heart was beating more slowly than normal. And then this is the last topic. So we will talk about medical suffixes. And then a medical suffix is a word part added at the end of medical term to indicate a condition, disease, procedure, or specialty. So, some common medical suffixes are, first, itis. So, itis means inflammation. And then, algia means pain. And then, there is emia, which means blood condition. And the next is oma, which means tumor, and the last is pathy, means disease. So let's look at the examples. The first word is arthritis. The pronunciation is arthritis. The suffix is itis, which means inflammation. Therefore, arthritis means inflammation of the joints. The example sentence is, my grandmother suffers from arthritis. This means the grandmother has inflammation in her joints, which may cause pain and difficulty moving. The second word is neuralgia. The pronunciation is neuralgia. Neur refers to nerves, and the suffix algia means pain. Therefore, neuralgia means nerve pain. The example sentence is, the patient complained of neuralgia. This means the patient experienced pain related to the nerves. So, from these examples, we can see that understanding medical suffixes helps us understand many medical terms even when we encounter them for the first time. To conclude, today we have learned about what words prefixes, suffixes, and medical prefixes and suffixes. We learned that root words are the basic part of words that carry their main meaning. So we also learned that prefixes are added before a root word and change its meaning, while suffixes are added at the end of a word and often change its word class. Finally, we discussed medical prefixes and suffixes, which helps us understand medical terminology more easily. Understanding these word parts can help us improve our vocabulary, reading comprehension, and ability to understand unfamiliar words. So thank you for attention. That is all for my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now we have reached the quiz session. This quiz is designed to review the material we have learned about root word, prefixes, suffixes, and medical word parts. Are you ready? Great, let's begin. Question number 1. What is the root word in the word biology? A. Bio, B. Logy, C. B, D, G. I will give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Have you got your answer? And then the correct answer is A, bio. Excellent, if you choose A, you are right. Let's move on to question number 2. What does the prefix "an" mean? A. Again, B. Not, C. Before, D. After. So take 5 seconds to think. The correct answer is B. Not. Good job if you answer B. Question number 3. What is the meaning of the word impossible? A. Possible again, B. Not possible, C. Very possible, D. Before possible. Think carefully. I will give you 5 seconds to think about the answer. The correct answer is B. Not possible. Well done if you got it right. And then, let's move to question number 4. So, what does the medical prefix hyper mean? A. Low, B. Excessive or high, C. Slow, D. Fast. You have 5 seconds. The correct answer is B. Excessive or high. Excellent work. Question number 5. In the word teacher, what is the suffix? A. Teach, B. T, C. Or D. Cher. Take your time. The correct answer is C. Great answer if you choose C. And then, let's look at the question number 6. What does the medical suffix itis mean? A. Pain, B. Disease, C. Inflammation, or D. Tumor. So I will give you 5 seconds. The correct answer is C, inflammation. Very good. And then question number 7. What does the medical suffix algia mean? A. Blood condition. B. Pain. C. Tumor. Or D. Inflammation. I will give you 5 seconds to answer. The correct answer is B. Pain. Nice work if you got the correct answer. Question number 8. Which medical term refers to a slow heart rate? A. Hyperglycemia. B. Bradycardia. C. Arthritis. Or D. Neuralgia. Think carefully. I will give you 5 seconds. Yes, the correct answer is B. Bradycardia. Excellent. And then, question number 9. What does the suffix full mean in the word beautiful? A. Without. B. Full of. C. State of being. D. A person who. So you have 5 seconds to think about the answers. Yes, the correct answer is B. Full of. Great job! And now, this is the last but not least. Question number 10. Which word is formed by adding a prefix to the root word right? A. Teacher. B. Rewrite. C. Happiness. Or D. Biology. Think about your answer. I will give you 5 seconds. The correct answer is B. Rewrite. Congratulations if you answered correctly. That brings us to the end of our quiz session. Thank you for participating and testing your knowledge with me. I hope this quiz helped you better understand root words, prefixes or suffixes, and medical word parts. Thank you for your attention. Have a great day and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.